Hello, my name is Jim. Welcome to my channel, Books, Reading and Stuff. It's Tuesday and I've got a tag for you. I'm a bit late to the party here. The tag is the Extraordinarily Average Tag, which was created by David Wiley, and I was tagged about a month ago by Greg of Another Bibliophile Reads. First question. What is a book that is viewed as average but you felt was extraordinary? For this, I would choose The Red Badge of Courage by Stephen Crane. This is a book about the American Civil War, and it was a book about war that didn't glorify war. And I thought it was an amazing book. I think Stephen Crane was an amazing writer. He died at the very young age of 28. But on Goodreads, I see that the average for The Red Badge of Courage is just 3.28, which is very average. 2. Who is an author who is viewed as average but you felt was extraordinary? An author that's not talked about much these days is Alistair MacLean, a Scottish writer of thrillers. I really loved his work when I was a teenager. I read a lot of his stories and I thought they were great, very entertaining. Books like HMS Ulysses, Ice Station Zebra, The Satan Bug and many more. Number 3. Who is a musician or band whose music is considered average but you felt was extraordinary? I think Deep Purple are an extraordinary band. They don't seem to get as much adoration as bands like Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, but I think Deep Purple are much better than those two. Richie Blackmore on guitar was amazing. Ian Pace on drums and Ian Gillan's voice on vocals. Yeah, extraordinary. Question 4. What's a TV show or movie that's considered average but you felt was extraordinary? For this I'd choose Strictly Ballroom, which was Baz Luhrmann's first movie. I really loved this. This was set in Australia and it was about a ballroom dance competition and it was very entertaining. Question 5. What is a booktube channel whose subscriber count is average but you feel is extraordinary? For this I'd go with Passage of Time. This is Erica's channel. Erica is involved with the Historiathon with Vin of Revenant Reads, and her channel I saw today has only got 506 subscribers, but I think it deserves a lot more. She's very eloquent. She talks about anthropology and history and subjects like that, and it's very entertaining. I think she deserves far more views and far more subscribers. Question 6. What is a skill you are average at but you would like to become extraordinary? Juggling. I can juggle with 3 balls. Juggling. I can juggle 3 balls sometimes, but I'd love to be able to juggle with 5 or 6 or 7. Question 7. You find a time machine that will take you back in time for a day, but the day you must select must be an average day. Where would you go and what would you do to make the trip extraordinary? I'd go back to the late 1970s. I'd have a look at all the little cars that I collect from that time. And in the evening, I would go and see a Joy Division concert. I'd never had the chance to see Joy Division. The lead singer, Ian Curtis, killed himself in 1980 before I started going to gigs. I'd love to see Joy Division. Question 8, or prompt number 8. You win a week vacation, but all of the popular travel spots are all booked out. Where would you go and what would you do to make the trip extraordinary? I think I'll go to neighbouring Armenia. I don't know what the attractions are of Armenia, but I like exploring new countries. Of our neighbours here in Georgia, I've only been to Turkey. I've never been to Armenia or Azerbaijan or Russia. And I think I'd like to find what's to see in Armenia. And finally, tag some extraordinary channels. As I said, I'm very late to this. If you haven't done this and you'd like to do this, please feel free. You can have my tag If you enjoyed this video, you can like below. This will help with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.